It's a yummy looking cookie, but maybe we don't want to go there quite yet, right, Rose?
Yeah, you might get an F if you go there, Tom.
Rose Reisman joins us again, and today we're talking about snacking, right?
Yeah.
And interesting, you say you have to snack.
You have to. I think people gain weight because they go long hours without eating. Think about it. You go without breakfast, you go small lunch, you're starving, 6 o'clock, you rip the refrigerator door off.
Right, right.
So what you want to do is every 2 to 3 hours, you got to eat something.
Really? Okay, and we're going back to class here. So
yeah, we're going back to class.
You've graded everything here
yes.
as to what's the best snack and what's the worst snack.
You got it. You're going to tell me how you rate. So let's get an A report card. For an A, these are the foods that you see here that will get you an A for a snack. So we have naturally an orange and any fruits, of course, pistachio nuts, any nuts, avocados.
Right.
You've got cottage cheese, Greek yogurt full of protein. You see, so you need the nutrients to keep you full. Milk is great, and a high fiber cereal.
If I can't do that,
okay, let's go to B. So let's just say you're not an A student. That's okay. So B, some popcorn. You know, you've got the microwavable popcorn today if you want. Everybody's got a microwave at work. Right. It's a B snack. Some of the grain cereals bars, these are also a B snack. Not great, but not bad at all.
But I could keep those in my desk.
Absolutely,
right?
and high in fiber.
Right.
Okay, yogurt, the sweetened yogurt. Now remember, this is different than the Greek yogurt. This has got either sugar or a sugar substitute. So it's not an A yogurt, but it's a nice B yogurt that will still fill you up. And peanut butter. And peanut butter really deserves an A, but it's very high fat.
Right.
So people don't stop at 1 tablespoon.
True.
Right? That's a problem. All right, now let's say you're a C student, not doing so great. So a C student would be having, as opposed to the high fiber bars, these are more the ones made with chocolate and more sugar. They're not so great for you. Any chocolate, yeah, we all say that, you know, chocolate with a lot of cocoa does well, but you know what? Most people don't eat that kind of chocolate. They have other chocolate.
Right.
The carrots, believe it or not, with the dip, that's only a C because the dip is more than even the carrots. You're having a lot of fat there.
Okay.
And plain crackers and even baked chips.
I can't believe potato chips are in C.
Well, these are baked, okay? So people think, baked, it's got to be better for me. That's an A snack. It's a C snack, okay? You're right. Once you get into the fried, that's almost an F. All right, let's look at D's now. Whoa, we're starting to fail here. Cookies, even pretzels. They're not, I mean, it's white flour, it's a lot of salt. The 100-calorie snacks we think are great. They're only 100 calories. They do nothing for you. They raise your blood sugar and you drop quickly. Okay, now an F. Let's get an F here.
Complete failure. Don't go anywhere.
Okay, don't go. Any of the fruit juices, meaning not pure fruit juice, but the ones mixed with sugar. So the minute they say fruit cocktail, you're just consuming sugar. Cookies,
there's a lot of sugar in this.
Lots of sugar. Any regular chocolate bars, we're not talking about the really high quality. Even the puddings. The puddings are there's a little bit of milk in there, but it's really an F. It doesn't give you enough to sustain your blood sugar so that you don't get fatigued and you don't fall into that 4 o'clock slump. And all of these little roll-up things, you know, they want to fool you into thinking they're all fruit. They're not. They're sugar.
Right.
So what do you rate, Tom?
I'm going to say probably somewhere in the middle, maybe a C student, which reminds me of high school.
Okay, so you can work you up to a B by this afternoon, right?
Okay, Rose, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks,
Remember,
Tom.
you have to snack, right?
You have to snack.
And when you snack, try your best to be an A student.
Or a B, I'd be happy for.
A or B. City News at 5:30 continues right after this. Shall I try an orange?
Sure.